What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another 6-Side reaction. My name is Shay, and today we'll be reacting to DigDat, Bentayga, the music video on GRM Daily. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but DigDat was one of the first artists I was heavily on when I first started listening to UK drill. This was like 3 years back, maybe something like that. And DigDat has been absolutely shelling it. Honestly, he's not as consistent as I hope to be, but he does drop albums. So, you know, he drops a lot of music, but, you know, me personally, I'm the type of person that would rather have somebody drop singles, a lot of singles over a period of time rather than an album and then just disappear for the rest of the year, you know what I'm saying? I'm that kind of person. This one I'm excited for because I heard a little bit of the preview and this sounded absolutely cold. Bentayga, it's called, the music video on GRM Daily. So let's not waste any more time, let's get straight to it. DigDat, certified UK artist. He's very well known here in Toronto as well for the people that are into the music scene like that. And let's keep it moving. Wow. I know this one's gonna be fire. Let's run it up to 4K. I can handle it. I can handle it. Pause. That sounded weird. Yo, DigDat's visuals are always fire. It always looks like an actual high production music video. You know, it's obviously the footage is whatever, right? But like the editing with all the flares, all the burning, every single thing, it's a lot of overlays, but it gives me very Young Thug, YSL kind of Nav kind of vibes, you know? Always. But these videos are always the most aesthetically pleasing to watch.
In this Bentayga in the back, got a bad bitch trying to unbutton her blouse. Nicky and her Bentayga bag, but she just want dick in her mouth. No emoji, wink and bust. When I close one eye, it's fatal. Whoosh, sweaty.
When I close one eye, it's fatal. Whoosh. You hear the way this beat just, you know, in the background? Let's run that back a little bit. I want to hear that again. Listen to how it just, you know? I don't know the terms for instruments on these beats, so the drop was cold. All right, that's.
In this Bentayga in the back, got a bad bitch trying to unbutton her blouse. Nicky and her Bentayga bag, but she just want dick in her mouth. No emoji, wink and bust. When I close one eye, it's fatal. Whoosh, sweaty palm when I squeeze it off, then go blend these palm angels. Said he want smoke, but nado. Thousands all on first. Fendi, I don't go Ferragamo. Got a shot for a golden brown, bro. Blend that ain't no Nescafe, hang like Lotto. Hang.
Yo, this beat manages. You know what's crazy? I feel like DigDat has a lot of songs where the beat's pretty amp, but it doesn't match his energy, because he comes in with like a certain, the way he like the way he flows, it has like a certain energy behind it, and I feel like the beat's kind of always just in the background as he's kind of going over with kind of like words. It almost sounds like he's talking over the beat with how overpowering his vocals are. But this beat, the pressure and the power it's coming with is really up there on the same sort of wave. It's not like he sounds like he's talking over it. It's crazy with the way how this is sounding in the first literally like under 1 minute.
Ferragamo, got a shot for a golden brown, bro. Blend that ain't no Nescafe, hang like Lotto. Hang raw, empty eyes, ride where the fuck did the car go? I'm trying to hit him up like Tupac, goes above the rim with the arch go.
I'm trying to hit him up like Tupac, fire. Catch them bars. Obviously Tupac, hit him up. I got Tupac on my wall back there. Cool.
Got a shot for a golden brown, bro. Blend that ain't no Nescafe, hang like Lotto. Hang raw, empty eyes, ride where the fuck did the car go? I'm trying to hit him up like Tupac, goes above the rim with the arch go. This whole no, she a fan of my whip, no ops, getting run in this car plate. And my yard get proved again, I was baking off in a bed with Sade. That's a trying to hit him up like Tupac, goes above the rim with the arch go. This whole no, she a fan of my whip, no ops, getting run in this car plate. And my yard get boomed again, I was baking off in a bed with Sade. That's a next investigation pending, analysis, parole dates and a panelist, probation and mapper slips. Last night uptown antics and an alchemist with activists.
Nah, man. Do you hear how deadly this flow is right now? Do you hear how deadly this is? Kind of going out of his element a little bit. Let me know if you guys agree.
That's a next investigation pending, analysis, parole dates and a panelist, probation and mapper slips. Last night uptown antics and an alchemist with activists. Tips in my aim still accurate, keep cartridges in my cabinet. Back, telling my driver spin, he's taking the turns on accident. Bro, had to get him down, he was adamant. Bentayga in the back, got a bad bitch trying to unbutton her blouse. Nicky and her Bentayga bag, but she just want dick in her mouth. No emoji, wink and bust. When I close one eye, it's fatal. Whoosh, sweaty palm when I squeeze it off, then go blend these palm angels. All these these rocks in the ring, I feel like Javante. Need me a
All these rocks in the ring, I feel like Gervonta. Fire.
emoji wink and bust when I close one eye is fatal. Whoosh, sweaty palm when I squeeze it off, then go blend these palm angels. All these rocks in the ring, I feel like Javante.
Come on,
Need me a
boxing
song with
reference.
Jay-Z, ratchet bitch, bro, shit, no Beyonce. That's the chef in the kitchen, half a brick and it's white like Dylan. Coulda, I shoulda went drummer, even though I know I'm still sinning.
That's a cold belt, all green, fire.
Half a brick and it's white like Dylan. Coulda, I shoulda went drummer, even though I know I'm still sinning. Look at my VVs, these ain't prong set. Like when I got the same as
Should always.
even though I know I'm still sinning. Look at my VVs, these ain't prong set. Like when I got the same as Offset. And my window had enough cobwebs now, which bust down ain't man got yet. Which one? Spreads on my arm.
Now name one bust down I ain't got yet.
I know I'm still sinning. Look at my VVs, these ain't prong set. Like when I got the same as Offset. And my window had enough cobwebs now, which bust down ain't man got yet. Which one?
Fire.
Spreads on my
Window had too many cobwebs, now which bust down I ain't got yet. Fire. Times have changed, come on son.
Offset. And my window had enough cobwebs now, which bust down ain't man got yet.
Got yet.
Spreads on my arm, that's hella 50s and 20s. Put 100k on my jewels. Rude boy, I done it 5 times already, you know. What you pay for your wrist, I spent on clothes, that's just this year. Swing my glove.
What you pay for your wrist, I spent on clothes just this year.
Spreads on my arm, that's hella 50s and 20s. Put 100k on my jewels. Rude boy, I done it 5 times already, you know. What you pay for your wrist, I spent on clothes, that's just this year. Swing my glove, do uppercuts. Swing that. I ain't a mirror. On tap, got grab on tap.
What?
Swing my glove, do uppercuts. Swing that. I ain't a mirror.
I didn't catch that, let me know what that means. Let me know.
On tap, got grab on tap. 200 on my DigDat. Let it sky, leave 5 bar on my hand when I open, reaching his bag. Bentayga in the back, got a bad bitch tryna unbutton her blouse. Nicky and a Bentayga bag, but she just want dick in her mouth. No emoji, wink and bust when I close one eye is fatal. Whoosh, sweaty palm when I squeeze it off, then go blend these palm angels. Bentayga in the back, got a bad bitch tryna unbutton her blouse. Nicky and a Bentayga bag, but she just want dick in her mouth. No emoji, wink and bust when I close one eye is fatal. Sweaty palm when I squeeze it off, then go blend these palm angels.
And angels, come on. Fire track. I love the whole green theme he had going on here. DigDat's always had his music videos correct from day one. As long as I remember DigDat, his music videos have always just looked cold, you know? Everything is on point. It's always very high production. Even whether, I don't know how they film it, but with the editing and everything combined, the whole color schemes, the settings, he's always at a gas station somewhere. You ever preed that? But DigDat, Bentayga, this was fire. They had the whips on deck. He came with the bars. He was fully dripped out. It was a lot of hard flexing, to be honest. There's a lot of hard flexing. This beat hit really hard. The bars hit really hard. Everything was packaged very well together. Like I said, I always feel like with DigDat, he always sounds like he's sort of overpowering the beat a little bit. And with this one, I feel like he was a little bit more on level with the beat. And it's not like I'm saying that like that's a bad thing, because he always sounds good regardless. It's just I feel like normally the beat is not as impactful as his voices, you know? And that's a huge thing. If your voice is very impactful, it's gonna be a lot easier for people to I hear what you're saying, especially with UK artists, and I'm talking globally, you know, like if normally if you're too monotone, or if you're speaking in your own mouth, or you're kind of mumbling, you know, and you got a strong accent, even if you don't have a strong accent, it's harder for other people to understand you. And obviously you're not making music for people to understand. You're making music because you want to make it the way you want to make it. But there are certain things you have to analyze, right? You have to see like, okay, where's my fan base? If I'm trying to grow, I gotta sound something like this. If you know, these are certain things you gotta plan out and look at before you sort of get into certain things, right, in your career. And that's just what smart artists do. I feel like DigDat's always been sort of methodical with how he drops his music, how he comes out. He sort of shows up, does his thing, and then disappears for a while, and then you don't hear from him for a while, and then he sort of comes back with another bang. With this song, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Today, the drops have been on point. I feel like DigDat has absolutely smoked this. From the music video to the bars, the beat, everything was phenomenal from the beginning to the end. He killed it. There's not really much to say. DigDat, Bentayga, music video, GRM Daily, 10 out of 10. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shay, 6-Side Reaction. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell to be alerted every single time we go live and every single time we upload. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shay, 6-Side Reaction. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.